I'm actually early today. Look at that. It's amazing. And you're way up there. How is everyone this wonderful Monday? It's wonderful because I'm done with my day job. All right. I already have this on the iPad. I'm going to sprinkle it. All righty. Hello, hello, everyone. Say hi when you pop in. This is supposed to be thinning, you know, getting photographs from above. Hi, Shelly. How are you? Good to see you here. Hi, Tammy. How are you today? I'm using my big scarf tank, so I was hoping to get the whole thing in. So you're way up in the air, and I'm freezing out here. Put this up there. I'm good, Shelly. I'm cold. It's cold out here. It's 45 outside, so it's not much warmer here in the garage. It's 50 here in the garage. So we're going to be quick tonight. Popping bubbles, popping bubbles. So I don't have anything cool to show you from last week. I have the ornaments, the glittered ones, but I forgot to put the tops on them. So they pretty much look like they did last week when you saw them. I've started a blinged ornament, and then, as I said in my post, hi Ramona, good to see you here. I was baking bread and we were making homemade pizza, so I didn't get much farther on that. I have over 20 blocks to my Afghan made. I was working on them again at lunch today. And that's about it. I got my quilt, almost half of a quilt block, all the quilt blocks in this quilt that I'm doing, done this weekend. And that's pretty much it. I was busy all weekend. But since it's so cold, I'm going to climb up on the ladder and turn this thing around. It might take me a couple times going up and down to get the picture right, because I won't be able to see it while I'm up there. So if it jiggles and wiggles, it's just because I saw that, Ramona. You know, the FB is sometimes a little odd, but I'm sorry about that. But let me climb up on the ladder and see if I can get this turned into a proper position so we can, oh, maybe I can do it from down here. Hold on. Oh, look, there's the paints. And there's the tank and the pile of junk. Those are boxes that I can't bear to get rid of. So there. Oh, I'm just barely tall enough. I think we have pretty much the whole tank in there. I was trying to see. Yeah, I've got the whole tank. I'm just barely tall enough to do that. Okay, so let's get started. Tonight, I've already decided we're doing the long scarves, obviously, because I have the long tank out. And just making sure the arm wasn't falling. We're going to do greens with an off-white, and I'm going to do pinks because I have to. And then I'm going to try my custom mix and gray and see if I can get it right, see if I have it right yet. So let's get started. Let's do the greens first. I hope, if I have any veterans out there, let me tell you right now that I do appreciate your sacrifice or your service and the sacrifice of your family. My dad, my husband, my brother, my sister-in-law, and many friends are veterans. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and I thank you. Hi, Pat. How are you tonight? So let's get this show on the road so I can get in the house where it's warm. Thank you, Pat. I appreciate it. Now I have to remember that I need a lot more paint in the big tank than I do in the little one. I'm gonna have to, I hired my assistant tonight to come out and help. Oh, and you know what? I have the ladder right in the way, but that's okay. I can work around it. Okay, and now we'll do the dark one. You know, I always like to do the white or the off-white in this case. Well, thank them, Tammy. I appreciate it. Yeah, my husband, who is retired, he went to the services down at the local veterans, I don't know what it is, just a veterans memorial, I guess. And it got too cold, and so he came home. He doesn't talk to strangers very well, so I always tease him about stranger danger when he goes to a place like that. But he said it got really cold, the wind came up, and so he didn't stay for cookies and coffee, which surprised me. He does like cookies and coffee. So let's hope these two greens, oh my gosh, they look like the same green, don't they? And they're not. One's a custom, one is I guess they're slightly different. One is a custom color and the other is right out of the bottle. All right, let me look at it on the screen. That looks pretty balanced. Isn't that funny how much alike they looked? Completely, they didn't look like that much alike when I put them out on the paper towel to look at them. So, now the question, freestyle or we're doing scarves tonight, Ramona. I'm only doing 3. They don't sell super well, but I thought I have a show coming up in December. Oops, I shouldn't cover my microphone. Did I even? Yeah, I did. Did I turn it on? Oh, there. Can you hear me better now? I'm going to freestyle this one. And I may comb the other 2. But he went down there today and I went to work. The only thing nice about working on a holiday is that the traffic was decent today. It didn't come in nearly as late, so I could slow down a little bit eating my dinner. And still had time to get everything out here and set up. And I don't think I forgot anything other than turning on my microphone. I had it on, I had it charged, I just didn't turn it on. So I hope you all had a great weekend. When I get to spend my weekend creating like I did this weekend, it's always, pardon me, it's always a wonderful time. You know, I think I'm going to get so much more done, and I have so many ideas rattling around in this empty head of mine that I make myself these long lists on Thursday and Friday, and I try to get to them all, but it's just not possible. And I want to make my skirts for work. I am like the worst at I do try to. Oh, I can't see what that says. Oh, that sounds good. You tell me what colors you want, Ramona. But, what was I saying? Oh, now I've forgotten. All right. Yeah, and you know, silk is very, very good in the winter. It's warm. That's why they make silk underwear. It's very warm, and they, silk long underwear, I should specify. And it's not bulky. So I know a lot of people have a hard time with thinking that a silk scarf would be warm in the winter, but it truly is. I'm glad you like it, Shelley. So let me call my assistant. Okay, dear. So I always give myself so much stuff that I want to do. Hi, Diana. How are you today? Yeah, teals and blues. I have a teal and red one in my inventory right now. I haven't photographed a lot of them yet.
I don't like the colors.
You were not consulted.
I want to help then.
He said he doesn't like the colors. We'll see how they look when they get on this, on the scarf. I actually think it might be kind of pretty. Goodbye, thank you. 2 more.
Yep.
Thank you, Ramona. I think it's really pretty too. I was a little bit concerned, but get the tag. He is sweet. He's a pain in my patootie sometimes, but I'll keep him. Okay, let me get the bucket over here. Oh, this water's gonna be cold. So I'll pull it up from this end first. Can you see it? Get it. I'm gonna have to do a photograph once they're hanging. I've been so good about not getting any paint in my guest bathtub. And now tonight it's going to happen because I don't have any place long enough to put scarves out here. Oh, that water is cold. I get ready the night before, and so it's been sitting out here overnight and today. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Pat. Okay, let me get a baggie. So I'll be able to show you better pictures once they're hanging up today, or later. Of course, it will be the lovely bathroom lighting. I'm going to turn this bag inside out. All right, that's better. Okay. Yes, this is pretty. I think I would even wear that one. Put that there because I don't want it to tip over. All right. Scarf number 1. Okay. Now I need newsprint. So did anyone have any fun plans coming up? Our youngest is going to be down at Christmas. I don't know exactly what days yet, but I'm looking forward to that. I think we'll be here by ourselves for Thanksgiving, unless our oldest can come, and she's got a 15-year-old dog that's not doing well, so I don't know if she will come over or not. This week is a very pivotal week for him. He's already has like doggy dementia. He gets lost in the same area he's been for the last like 6 years, and forgets what he's doing, and he's not eating. He's lost like 5 pounds, and he was skinny to begin with, and it's just not a good situation. So I don't know if she'll be able to make it. Plus the weather is always so iffy around the holidays here. And I would rather her not come than her try to come and have an issue. All right, there we go. I have to scoot this table back so I can get in here and reach this end. Sorry for that noise. I know that wasn't pleasant. I don't do scarves very often. It's kind of fun. The first thing I made was a scarf. Oh boy. Oh, that sounds fun, Ramona. Took out the cardboard in the front of their hat so it's not so tall in the front. You mean they took the cardboard out of the brim, out of this part? Whoops, I'm backwards. Here? Or there was cardboard here? Because I never leave the cardboard piece in the front. I take them out of all mine. All of the ones that I sell as well. I do have some that are a little shorter. Some of my denim ones that I just do the brim. Those are a little, they're not so deep. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Some little dots of green down here. Yeah, there's no cardboard in these. Hi, Tracy. These are stiff. I have 2 different kinds. I have 100% cotton ones. I just marbled actually 2 of those last week, and they're not as deep. And then the denim ones that I have and just do the brim in the front, they're not as deep. These here that I have on are oh, I don't know what they are. There's some sort of blend, and they are a little deeper. I know when I put it down on my head well, it makes my ears poke out because my head's not that big. Okay, let me do this once more. And I know I could get, if you needed one, I know I could get, I don't have any listed, I don't think I have any of them listed on my Etsy shop. I'll try to get some photographs taken. And at least get them up on my page, my Instagram and Facebook, if nothing else. I have to be the world's worst at getting everything that's listed, or everything I have done listed. Oh, good. I'm so happy. Wonderful news. Oh, that's wonderful, Tracy. Okay, so the second one I'm going to do, I'm going to use this. I think what I'll do is use the light gray. Instead of white, I'm going to use light gray. Need a paper towel. All right. So this will show me if my colors are right yet to my special color mix. It was too purple last time. And then I added some more red, but I didn't try it last week. Okay. Bubbles, we have some bubbles. Darn things. I want to do some t-shirts, but we'll have to do that on a weekend. Because I use the big tank for those. All right, here's what I hope to be is crimson. And it's got to get pushed back together because it's going to look very pink. I think it does look more red this time. We might have it. I want a lot of paint in here so it pushes that red back together when I add the gray. On my iPad screen, I can just see the corner of this table, like when you're looking at it up in the left. Oh, Tracy, I'm so happy he's doing better though. Anyway, see that little square up in the left? And it looks like, you know when you're watching a live and you're still scrolling and there's a little bitty box? That's what it looks like. I keep thinking, whose live is on there? Oh, look how well that pushed. Do a little dance. A little dance of excitement. See if I could just put some out here. All right. See what I can do with this. I don't think there's enough crimson in here for me, but it'll be a good example. I'll be able to match it up. For my birthday, when we were in Oregon, my daughter gave me a new tumbler that she tried to custom match to that color. And the people that she works with were working with her to get it the right color. And boy, that's a hard color to match. I'm going, yes, I'm well aware of that. Oh, my hands are just so cold already. I was working on my updated and expanded ebook the other day. I have to go back. I'm going to use some videos and there's going to be some photos, and I'm almost ready to, I have everything I think in the text done. I've got to reread it a couple times. Hi Juanita, how are you? And then do some voiceovers for some of the videos, and then figure out how to link everything together. And then my new book will be ready to roll. I hope to bring it out in early January. All right. Yeah, I really would like to see some more crimson in there, but I do not want to add more crimson right now because I don't know that there's enough. Yes. Sorry, concentration. I'm stepping on my own pant leg. So if I take a tumble, just hold on, I'll be back up in a second. Whoops. So I was trying to avoid, I lifted the tool out of the water. Okay. Right there is the only spot, but I think it'll be okay. Now I can breathe. I was holding my breath. All right. And we know Linda cannot leave it like this. Just a little swirl. These are really fine lines, so I've used the little tool. And I have these short pins in here. They're real short, and they won't touch the bottom, but I could drag this piece clear in there and mess up the design. And so instead of doing that, I was being very careful not to get the pins out or drag this. And what I did was got the pins out, but just a little ways. So, okay, off to get my assistant. Okay, dear. Make sure sure my hands are dry before I touch it. Oh, I hope this is the right color.
I don't know if I have another one in me.
I bet you can do it. You'll have a little rest before the next one. We're almost done them in, guys, with two scarves. Just getting that hem so it's not all white. All right, and let me see, where is the, oh, okay. It's so cool. I have this big pumpkin I want to do a paint pour on before Thanksgiving. I just don't know when I'm going to have time. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me pull it this way. I know it's hard to see. The colors are crimson and gray. And the crimson still, whoops, where'd my bucket go? Almost threw it in the trash. Still might be a little bit purple. It didn't look that way on the water though. That water's so cold. Oh my goodness. All right, let me dry my hands and get a bag. So I'll try to hold up my sweatshirt to the project when I hang it up to dry and do the after marbling photograph. And we'll see how it compares wet, and then I'll do one. Oh, that looks okay. I keep reusing these bags and they just start looking really icky. I'll see if it's the right color. I know there's a lot of purple in the color, but I had it way too purple. And you know, I have probably, I don't know, probably 3 t-shirts, 3 or 4 t-shirts, several sweatshirts, and they're all different colors. You know as well as I do that those manufacturers change things from one order to the next. You go to a different manufacturer, it's a different color. So, I know, but people are so particular. I don't blame them, but you get it all mixed. Oh, that's not the right color. And you can show them and, you know, put something right on it. Oh, I still don't think that's the right color. It's not a standard out of the bottle color. I did buy a crimson, and yeah, that didn't work. Actually, I think the crimson is one of the colors I use that's pink. I am so ready to get my Christmas decorations up. I I don't know what it is this year. I always get excited for it, but I'm very ready this year. My water is so old. Oh yeah, I'm glad you have some help. Gosh darn it. I keep dropping everything on the floor. Okay, and now I need one more little piece. It was just so wonderful on Saturday. I think I sewed for like 4 straight hours. It was just magnificent. I was hoping to get at least half. I almost did get half of it. I have one little section. It's done like in strips. There's a middle section that's about this big, and then there's 2 smaller ones, top and bottom. And I have the bottom and the middle done. I don't think it's going to take me very long to piece the top row, and then I can put that on and move on to the next portion. Hey Jenny, how are you? My next show is December 7th. And I have a huge list of things I want to. I'm not going to offer marbling at the event this time. We're trying a product only. That'll give me more room to display. And of course, I'm panicked. I'm not going to have enough to fill it. It's going to look empty. So, and I have to redesign the whole thing. All right, I've got bubbles everywhere. Jenny, I was watching a video the other day and I thought of you. I have an idea that I may need to reach out to you for. I've got to stay off of YouTube is what I have to do. There are so many fun things on there. Where was this when I was younger? All right, getting some of these bubbles out of here. Oh, look at all these. Let's just pull these over to the side because there's a whole bunch of itty tiny bubbles, and trying to pop all those little bitty ones just never seems to work. Okay, now I can have some real fun. Okay, let's put down a little bit of white. I'm not going to fill this with white as much as I usually do. Because I'm going to put the bright pink down first. I just want the white to be an accent. Oh, this color makes me so happy. Plenty in here. It's just not breathing. There we go. Come on. We'll do the excited pink dance. Yay! Alright, so now I'll add the lighter pink. Almost out of this. I need to mix up some more. I have a whole like 5 bottles of colors out there I need to mix, and do I ever remember before today?
No.
I do not. Let me take a look at the screen. That looks pretty good. All right, let me go and grab, let's see. Let me see if this one's the right one. That one will do. Okay, so I am going to comb it. And this water is so shallow. I have probably 5 gallons of water. No, probably 4 gallons of water in here. I usually work with about 6. And every time I clean the tank, it takes some of the water out. Oh my goodness, it's cold out here. But I do enjoy being able to use my large tank. I can't use it when I'm in the house. I still have not bought anything to organize anything. I still have all my stuff in the hallway, on the floor in that bedroom, in the living room on the floor. It's sad. But it's like once I get home on the weekends, I don't want to go back out. I have a list. I want to work on my list. Almost there. I see a bubble. Get it after I'm done. All right. The bubble is right there. That shouldn't matter on the side. Okay, so I'm going to try my other comb. This one has much longer combs. These are actually curler picks that hold the curlers in your hair. I got them at the beauty supply, and this is the sheetrock corner. Let's see, I want to come backwards. I'm going to leave that tucked under there until I'm done. And I'm just kind of zigging and zagging kind of in a large way to give it a little bit of motion, and then I will not swirl through this one. See this, I need it a little longer because that's what causes this, so we'll have to put it down right in here. If there's a little bit of this on the edges, I don't think it'll look bad at I like about these is none of these have fallen out yet. And it doesn't poke anybody. They don't break. And the pins, they do fall out. And they poke. So I don't know. Okay. Let me grab my assistant. Oh, it looks so pretty on the screen. Okay, dear. All right, my chance to get a drink. Hey, look, it matches. All right. Had to have pink. It was a must.
1716 Idaho 711.
Oh, really? Okay, so we're going to try to put it right down where the pattern is, not towards the edges. See this big? We're going to try to get it right in this area as much as possible. If there's a little bit of the big on the outside, I can handle that. Go to your right a little bit. Oh, too much. There. Thank you. You are now relieved of your duties.
Barely made it.
I know. You can rest now. You witnessed it. He barely survived. Getting this in there. I will pass that along. He's going back to watch basketball. Our WSU Cougars are playing our University of Idaho Vandals tonight. Not in the same division, but they're 8 miles apart. So they usually play basketball at least once a year. So that's what he was reporting the score for me. All right, I'm ready to take it out. Oh, it is so amazingly pretty. Excited about this one. Oh, and the water is still very cold. So if you can see this, I'm just agitating it in here just a little bit, just to get any, move that fabric around because the silk wants to stick together. Oh boy, that's cold. All right. Let me grab in the other bag. I was so proud of myself for remembering to bring bags out. Oh, this one's beautiful. All right, there it is. Okay, let me dry my hands. All right, hold. There we go. Okay, that's all I have tonight, guys. Yeah, the pink one's my favorite too, but I'm really anxious to see an important one to me. So I hope you all have a fantastic week. I know this wasn't very long, or it didn't feel very long, but it's stinking cold out here. So I'm going to get everything put away and get back in the house. I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful week. If you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours. Doesn't cost you anything and it might just make their day. So take care, everyone. I love you all for being here. Thank you so much. You take care and I'll see you next Monday. Bye.